Hello again and welcome to my bite-sized blog where I share bite-sized health tips and information that's easy to digest. Well, I hope you are all doing okay during this lockdown period, and hopefully if things continue to go in the right direction as they are in Australia, it won't be long before we can see each other again in the clinic. But in the meantime, online consults are still available and are working very well. So if you do need help, please reach out, book in online or give us a call. Today I wanted to talk about SIBO and IBS. So IBS, as many of you are familiar with, is irritable bowel syndrome. But many of you may not be aware that up to 80% of irritable bowel syndromes are caused by SIBO. So what is SIBO? SIBO stands for small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, and it's responsible for numerous uncomfortable symptoms. Symptoms like bloating, burping after meals, acid reflux, pain, constipation, diarrhea, headaches, fatigue, skin issues, and many more. And this is when the bacteria that normally colonizates the large intestine migrates upwards into the small intestine, where it ferments and causes damage to the microvilli, the absorptive surface of the small intestine, where nutrients are generally absorbed. So how does one get SIBO? How does this happen in the body? There are a few ways that this can occur. Certain medications, particularly proton pump inhibitors like Nexium, can really disrupt the gut bacterial balance in the small intestine and cause a lot of damage there. Other things that aggravate SIBO or can bring SIBO on is a lot of stress where it gets your digestive system churned up and it stops the efficiency of your system from working, can disrupt the balance. And a faulty ileocecal valve can also be one of the contributors. That's the valve that joins the small and large intestine together. So what do we need to do? Well, there's a few things that we need to work on in order to correct and balance the symptoms of SIBO and IBS. And the first thing we do is change the diet. When we put people on a SIBO diet, the idea is to starve the bacteria in the small intestine and not to feed them, which encourages the growth of the fermentation of this bacteria, which just aggravates your symptoms. So we generally do a low FODMAP vegetable-based diet with meat, chicken, fish, and eggs, and some nuts and seeds as the staples. We remove all fruit, all sugar. We remove all grains and legumes. So it is a little bit challenging for people who are vegetarian, but it's really crucial that we take out those foods, those fermentable fibrous foods that aggravate your gut. The other thing that we need to do is to make sure that we kill the bacteria, that we use the right antimicrobials to kill off that bacteria in the small intestine. And we need to ensure that your bowels are moving regularly. So a lot of people end up with constipation. So we need to ensure that we use herbs that continue that peristaltic action in the gut. So these are just a few things that we need to consider. So if you do feel the symptoms of IBS, bloating, burping, pain, lethargy, headaches, you actually could have a SIBO or a small intestinal bacterial overgrowth happening. And if that's the case, give me a call and I would be happy to help. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.